Flame-throwing, booty-kicking, steam-rolling, corn-shucking. Des Moines Classic Rock on KGGO. Michael wanted to bring his pet llama into the recording studio. That cat's true. At least, that's what the article reads like at kggo.com. You can check that out when you get a chance. Coming up this Saturday night, we got Saturday Night Vinyl. We got it loud and we got it proud. Back from 1981. For Those About to Rock from AC/DC. Get it up to 11. Starting at 7 this Saturday night. Saturday Night Vinyl, AC/DC's For Those About to Rock from Rats Underground Records in Merle Hay Mall. You can win this copy of For Those About to Rock. You can win a copy of any album we feature on Saturday Night Vinyl. Find out how at kggo.com/SNV.
Bryan Adams is headed out this fall on his Roll with the Punches tour, and we want to send you to see him at the U.S. tour stop of your choice. From the West Coast to the East Coast and anywhere in between, you pick your trip for two, including round-trip air, 2-night stay, $200 spending cash, and 2 premium tickets to see Bryan Adams live in concert with special guests Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo. Listen weekdays for the national text keywords for your chance to win. Prize provided by Live Nation.
For contest rules, more details, and your chance to win, log on to kggo.com.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why, when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call at Grainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
A clue.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent.
Aha.
So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle. Tide Free and Gentle provides an excellent Tide clean, and it doesn't leave behind irritating residues like dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on your skin.
Case closed.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle.
Hey there, this is Mitch with Sold Fast. You've probably heard, we buy houses with cash. But did you know we also buy private mortgages and installment contracts? Give us a call, 515-373-1111. We aren't like some of the other guys. We're family operated, locally owned, and community driven. If you give us an opportunity to help, our team, led by my very own father Bob, will visit your property to review in person before we give you a fair cash offer. Why? Because we want to bring you a real, honest-to-goodness option to consider, not some over-the-phone pipe dream. So whether you have a red house, a blue house, an old house, or a new house, a busted foundation, a broken sewer line, or a grumpy tenant, we're here to help you. So, if you own a house or a private mortgage and want to sell it fast for a fair price, give us a call, 515-373-1111. We buy houses in any condition, any price range, in any location around the Des Moines metro area. And we have local licensed real estate agents on our team who can help if our cash offer isn't right for you. Again, that's Sold Fast. 515-373-1111. 515-373-1111. 515-373-1111.
Long John Silver, $6 fish.
Through to the Other Side on Steve Gorman Rocks, first song on their first album. The Doors hit the scene when we're like no band before them, especially Jim Morrison. As a frontman, there was no mold before him. You could say the same thing about REM. They were completely unique in 1982 when they put out their first EP. They had a singer who would barely even enunciate originally. By the time their fifth album was out, Michael Stipe was singing a little more clearly. Here's The One I Love. It's Steve Gorman Rocks on 95 KGGO.
This one goes out to the
points, the mighty 95 KGGO.
KTG in Madisonville, Kentucky. We have Cam who needs some advice.
Okay.
Now, Steve, Cam was at a work party and his drunk boss slapped him across the face.
Oh, no.
Now, Cam says he was poking fun at his boss and he made a joke about this deal that had gone bad, and his boss just flat out slaps him and says, "Do not disrespect me." Now, the next day, his boss, he just went about business as if nothing happened, and Cam wants to address the situation, but he needs the job. Steve, what should he do?
That's a real tough spot to be in, Cam. I'd want to go in there and just get in that guy's face and tell him that he crossed the line, but he sounds like the kind of guy who might fire you for getting in his face and telling him he crossed the line.
Right.
So I think eventually you're going to have to address the situation. Maybe preferably once you've taken another job elsewhere. And then you go in and you slap him back and say, I
No,
quit.
Steve, are you crazy? This is how you get a raise. Like, you can't slap somebody. That's like assault or something. And you know there's people that saw it. And you just secretly walk into that office and be like, you have two choices. One, I'll destroy you and take your job. Or two, I need a $10,000 raise. Like, you know, let's profit off of this a little bit, right?
As per usual, ignore. Or everything I said, man, and take April's advice. If you got witnesses who will testify on your behalf that that's what happened, you got this guy by the sack. Squeeze hard. Rockin' Des Moines, the mighty 95 KGGO.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
They told us nothing but lies.
These timeshare thieves out there are terrible.
It bullied us.
Our timeshare is all a scam.
They stole it from us. They were thieves.
I was completely taken advantage of.
Hello, I'm Chuck McDowell, founder and CEO of Wesley Financial Group, and I know the tough spot you're in. Are you asking yourself, why did I buy that timeshare? I'll tell you why, because that presentation wasn't a normal sales pitch. It was a show to convince you that timeshare is a great investment. They told you it was available today and today only. They said you're foolish if you don't buy, and unfortunately, you believed them. We get over 3,000 complaints a week from folks just like you that were misled into buying a timeshare. Give us a call. I guarantee if we take you as a client, we will cancel your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call now for your free information kit. 800-660-1771. 800-660-1771. 800-660-1771.
Paid for by Wesley Financial Group.
The success you've already had matters at University of Maryland Global Campus because we're a school for real life. At accredited state university, UMGC lets you earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's for prior learning, life, and work experience, or transfer up to 12 credits toward a master's. We offer affordable tuition and online and hybrid courses. Classes start May 14th. Apply now and save with no application fee. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by SHEV. Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Save big money at Menards. Get your grass growing thick and green with Scott's Thicker Lawn Grass Seed Mix. Its 3-in-1 solution of grass seed, fertilizer, and soil improver is formulated to help your thinning lawn grow green and covers up to 1,200 square feet. Hurry into the Menards Garden Center to save big on Scott's Thicker Lawn Grass Seed. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
For over 8 years now, QC Kinetics has been the nation's leader when it comes to non-surgical relief for joint pain. And with over 50,000 satisfied patients, that is impressive. People with knee pain, back pain, hip pain, now living pain-free. This could be you. Hey, hi, it's Tom. Check out my friends at QC Kinetics. They use regenerative cell therapy to restore the tissue in your achy joints, using biologic growth factors with robust healing properties carefully and strategically placed in your joint. In other words, it's powerful, it's potent, and it can give your joints a new life, repairing old tissue. The best part with QC Kinetics, there's no drugs, there's no surgery, and there's no downtime. This is an all-natural, cellular-level option with lasting relief. Just give QC Kinetics a call today and schedule a 100% free consultation. Call 515-259-1227. 515-259-1227. That's 515-259-1227.
I'm Mickey Davis, host of Studio 3 Live on Iowa PBS. Join me for a special taping Sunday, May 4th, featuring Iowa Blues Hall of Famer Kevin Burt and Big Medicine. Buying a ticket gives you a unique, intimate audience experience, all while supporting the entire series.